So it seems quite commonplace these days for people to make sweeping statements on things they've had zero experience with upon the release of any new camera. And while everyone is entitled to an opinion, to have that opinion respected and heard, nah, you're not owed that, especially if your opinion is baseless. Anyways, let's get to my review on the Pentax 17, a camera I have personally experienced over the last several months. Upon the announcement of the Pentax 17, it stirred up much drama, as you can expect. On one side, the old guard questioned the necessity for a film camera such as this being half frame with basic functions. And on the other side, long entrenched digital shooters who did not see the necessity of a film camera in this day and age and are much eagerly awaiting the follow-up to a K1 or a K3. Both parties were, to say the least, unhappy about the announcement, but this camera was never intended for them. On the surface, I can see how it would make sense to a lot of people. Isn't film dead? We have digital cameras now. My phone takes better pictures. Who wants to wait for their photos, the masses proclaim? The fact is, we are well into a film renaissance now, brought about by a collective longing for the nostalgia attached to film, even amongst those too young to have ever experienced in the first place. Ricoh Pentax, not being one to shy away from risk, have decided to ride that wave with the Pentax 17. This camera is targeted at those who have an interest in film photography, but don't quite know where to start. The half frame is perfectly suited to how we consume our media today, vertically. And being half frame, you're afforded twice the opportunities to make mistakes or make great pictures. A roll of 24 film becomes 48 and 36 becomes 72, making the barrier of entry of cost far less prohibitive. So I've had the camera on loan from C.R. Kennedy for the past several months and have put 2 rolls through it. What can I say? My shooting style is rather slow and I shoot landscapes primarily, so on an outing I'll probably take 2 to 3 shots. Hence why it's taken so long. But in that time I've gotten to know the camera quite well. The camera feels both light and compact and sits comfortably in hand. Its operation is simple with a basic mode dial and pictogram focusing system. It doesn't feel overly daunting for anyone just coming into film photography, rather the opposite in fact. It's a joy to use. So much so, my search history now on eBay is full of medium format film cameras because apparently it made me want to try more film photography, which obviously is a great result. Pentax, if you could hurry up with, say, a new medium format film camera to follow up the 645N, I would love to get my hands on it. Just so I don't have to spend my own money, but at this point I'm spending my own money. So if you're someone looking for a small compact film camera to get yourself into film photography, whether it is to capture your next trip to overseas or your day-to-day life with a little bit of nostalgic flair, I think the Pentax 17 is worth considering. Once it's printed or scanned, it's perfect size for your social media feed to share amongst your friends. If you're someone looking for something a bit more serious, this probably isn't the camera for you. I would say go out and shop yourself a Pentax 645N. Assuming you can find one at a reasonable price. They're quite lofty as well. Anyways, it's obvious, it's time for film. I hope you enjoyed that and I'll see you on the next one.